Sales team performance is found starting on the home page of the bedpost under departments. Then you'll go to the sales page. And on the right-hand side under sales links, you'll find sales team performance. It will automatically bring up a default of all of Mattress Firm Inc. and store managers. To adjust that, you can click any parameters to choose what you want to see. So for this purpose, we'll look at Gulf Coast. Under team, we'll look at Houston. And I'm going to click go after each time that I select a new parameter just so you can see it adjust. So you can see that it's looked to all of Houston. It defaults to store manager, so I'm going to change it to look to all positions. And I also want to look at a set tenure group. So I'm going to look at tenure of 0 months to 12 months. And you're always going to want to look at tenure by month. And once again, I'm going to click go and you'll see it adjust. Next, you can select the season. It will look back up to 12 periods so that we can see a full period of data. I'm going to look back to period 2. Once again, click on go to adjust. You only have to click on go when you select all the parameters that you wanted, again, but I'm doing that this time so you can see it adjust. If you want to look at a specific primary KPI over a certain amount, you can click yes under qualifier and select a specific KPI, such as shipped. You can put in a set amount or value, and then once again click on go. And this is the only time you have to click on go twice. And it will actually resort and readjust based on that qualifier that you just selected. Another thing that you will notice is that there's actually 3 tabs. There's a primary tab, a secondary tab, and chart analysis. Primary tab reflects all primary KPIs and secondary is all secondary. You can also click on a tab such as PAB index to sort it by ascending or descending. Each time you click on a new KPI, it will adjust. And then if you want to go back to the primary power rank, you click on power rank. Notice it will default to descending, and you would want to click it again to go back to ascending. I'm going to click back on the primary KPI tab and show you how to look at a chart analysis. You just click on any individual, either in primary or secondary KPIs, and it will actually pull up a chart for that person. As you're looking, you'll notice that this chart will look at all of the KPIs in either the primary or the secondary tab, and it will compare that associate to both the district and the Mattress Firm corporate average. There's also a chart at the bottom that lists their previous 12 periods of KPIs. If you want to actually export this into a PDF to print out and take on store visits, you can click up at the top and export it, and it will actually open up a PDF for you that you can print out and take on store visits with you. It does take a minute for that to run, so you'll see that it's actually processing, and then that report will pull up for you just as you see here on the screen. And again, it's got the KPIs, either the primary or the secondary, compared to the district average as well as the company average, and then has the previous 12 months of KPIs listed at the bottom. When you're finished with the export, you can just close that screen. It will take you back to the previous screen in Sales Team Performance. Another great thing that you can do is you can actually export the data to Excel. So if you click under primary or secondary KPI on export to Excel, this will actually give you the opportunity to look at the data in Excel format. Again, it will take a minute for it to pull up. And when it exports, you'll notice that it actually exports using the parameters that you had set. Now, one thing to note is that it does export in a non-formatted Excel spreadsheet. So even though it keeps the parameters, if you want any specific formatting, you could add that on your own. And then again, you just close out once you're done. And that's Sales Team Performance.